Garrett Wilson, Ohio State, is the 10th overall selection, and he goes to the New York Jets. Jets basically had 2 picks in the top 10, go Sauce Gardner first time around at 4, and now at 10, they go to the guy that they should have some fun battles in practice, lining up against each other, Garrett Wilson to the Big Apple. All right, Ryan Wilson, look, we've had a couple of wide receivers from Ohio State, highly touted. If you were sort of trying to tell them apart, what's Garrett Wilson bring to the table for the Jets?
Garrett Wilson's my wide receiver 1. He is insanely athletic off the line of scrimmage. He's one of those guys, VMAC, that if you don't get your hands on within the first 2-3 steps, it's a problem for you. Ran into the 4.3s, maybe low 4.4s, time faster than Chris Olave. He told us in the comment that Olave was faster. Garrett Wilson plays faster on tape. He played faster in that 40 of the combine. He reminds me, in terms of the athleticism down the field, acrobatic catches, of Odell Beckham at his best. Garrett Wilson has compared himself personally to Deontay Johnson. I can see that as well. I love this pick. Pete and I both had Garrett Wilson going to the Jets with that 10th pick. The Jets felt similarly, and I think this is a home run.
He's a do-it-all wide receiver. He's a guy that can convert first downs for you. He's a guy that can create big-time plays. He reminds me a lot of Terry McLaurin, the talented Washington wide receiver that has been doing big things in the National Football League. So I think this is a huge get for the New York Jets, adding another young weapon to help out with their young quarterback in Zach Wilson. And you look at them on paper right now, personnel-wise, you got Elijah Moore, who was a big-time contributor for the Jets a year ago. Second-year player, you brought back Braxton Berrios, and you have Corey Davis. They made some moves at the tight end position on paper, right? On paper, the Jets has a nice piece of weaponry when you look at offensive production.
Look, I love this pick. It's one of my favorite picks in the round so far. I think Garrett Wilson's big-time player. You know, you talk about comparisons. How about Justin Jefferson? There's a little bit of that in there, and
those are all good comps.
This will give them a player to build around for the long term, and I think they needed that at the wide receiver position. I love this move. And again, Joe Douglas, you listened to me today. Don't trade. You didn't trade for Deebo Samuel. You draft a wide receiver who will do just as much stuff and will be a lot cheaper.
Yeah,
Smart move.
Suddenly, you know, a year and 2 days ago, the Jets looked at their offense and went, now they have Zach Wilson. Now they have Elijah Moore. Now they have Garrett Wilson. Maybe they have something going on.
Mekhi Becton, if he starts playing a left tackle.
I mean, that was a guy that they sort of were counting on the year before. He was the first domino to fall to get them on the offensive side. And now, once you get the left tackle, now you get some skill position guys. If you're a Jet fan, had a pretty good day. At least you're feeling pretty good about the selection. Your second in the top 10 is Garrett Wilson, who Ryan Wilson says, and not just because they have the same last name, that is my number 1 wide receiver.
Who said it?
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.